Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. We're taking a look today at a knife from H&K. This particular model is the H&K Enigma. This particular knife comes in a couple of versions. It does come in a plain edge and serrated. It arrives in bubble wrap for protection and has some literature. This pamphlet will explain the lifetime warranty and just various other interesting knife aspects. That is a pocket knife. It is a folding locking pocket knife. It's a medium-sized, it's not a huge knife. This is a knife for medium-sized chores. It opens very easily with a flick of the thumb. It has a very smooth action. That action is almost addicting. You can just flick that open very easily. Dual thumb studs, so you can do it right or left-handed. It's really opens easily. It's truly a one-handed knife. Technical specs there. That is a 2.9-inch blade with AUS 8 steel. The steel has been hardened to a 58 to 60 Rockwell hardness, so that's really a little bit higher than most AUS 8 that you see, and so that's got a very extra good quality blade on it. It's hard. It'll hold an edge a long time. The handle is made of glass reinforced nylon. The overall length is 6.9 inches, and the weight is 2.6 ounces. So it's a light carry. It is a locking knife, and it does use the roller lock, it's kind of a cross between the Benchmade Axis and the SOG arc lock. And I don't know if I can really get much of a shot of it for you, but there's the mechanism there on the side. It's placed at a position that's very easily accessible for your thumb when you're holding the knife, and you would simply pull that rearward like so, and that would unlock the knife. And as the knife opens, then that falls into place. What it does is it moves a piece of steel on top of the blade so that the blade can't be closed, and it locks in place with no wiggle or wobble. It's absolutely rock solid. The blade there is a flat ground blade, and it is coated with a black anti-reflective coating. It does, in this particular model, it is serrated, but you can get it plain edge if you want. And you can see the blade shape there. It's a reverse tanto with a nice up sweep here. So you've got good cutting belly there, and in the serrated model, you've got that for your heavier use, your ripping, heavy-duty fibrous type materials. The serration pattern is 2 smalls and a large, which is the best. The thickness of the blade is about 3 millimeters. So that's a good thickness for a blade length of a blade like this, of this length. There's your thumb studs there. There is some jimping on the top of the blade as well as here on the handle. So your thumb naturally goes right to that jimping, and it does grab the skin. It is pretty effective. The lock, again, as I say, is right there. That just moves rearward. The handle is glass reinforced nylon, and it's a closed handle. It's not an open frame or pillar design. It's closed. There are nested steel liners in there. It does have jimping on the bottom here and then back here again. So you've got that, for any other kinds of holds. The pocket clip is black, which is my preference for pocket clips because, I don't know. I guess it's again a personal preference, but I don't really prefer the shiny clip, which attracts attention. I like the black handle and the black pocket clip. It's not as noticeable. It's just a little bit more subtle. and you can see how it goes there. You can see that would show about that much there above your pocket. It is reversible. This pocket clip can be changed over to the other side, and that is tip up carry only. It's not reversible to tip down, but it is right or left reversible. The ergonomics of it are quite good, quite good. The glass reinforced nylon, just as a handle material, is an excellent handle material. It's typically rounded and shouldered, because it's an easy material to work with, and you can make any shape you want with it, and so it feels smooth and comfortable in the hand. It's not something that creates a hot spot. The handle does have this kind of an S shape a little bit here, which a palm swell in there, so it seats into your hand there, and there is a little bit of a curve underneath here, so it wraps the fingers just a little bit. This is a medium duty knife, so it's gonna do those kind of chores, and that is certainly a good design and certainly acceptable for that. Feels very good in the hand. It's lightweight, but it is a real cutting machine, I'll tell you. Wow, that blade is razor sharp. And that reverse tanto, that gives you a piercing and a cutting point that the tip is extremely sharp. It's really a good design. And you can, again, open and close that, no problem, very easily. The handle does have some ridging on it here, just for texturing and for additional grip. The pivot is adjustable with a screw. There's no lanyard hole on here, but yeah, that's okay. There's enough handle here to use. You really don't need a lanyard on this one. It opens really nice. That's got such a sweet action, and that's not surprising, knowing that it's got the Benchmade lineage there. Closing it, there is sort of a two-stage. There is a detent right there. You hear that? That's where it's hitting that rolling lock, and I think you can even see it in action as you close the knife. So as I close it, there, you can see that. So you can see how it moves past that rolling lock and does. But on the opening, though, there's no such detent on the opening. It's not an assisted opener. Well, actually, I guess the detent works, of course, both ways, but you don't feel it, though. It just comes out very easily. It's not an assisted opener. It doesn't need to be. Great little knife. Great little pocket knife. It's a lightweight carry. It's a nice little cutting devil there. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.